Hey there people, welcome back to Trenddash. We hope you're all doing okay. Tune in to today's video to find out what no one understands about Charli D'Amelio. Make sure you stay until number 1, as you don't want to miss out on a single fact that we have to share with you today. Let's go! Number 10. She was bullied growing up. Charli may sometimes look proud and arrogant, but that's not really because she's so snobbish. It's because, like so many other people her age, Charli was bullied growing up. She's confessed that she had a hard time being comfortable in her own skin. In elementary school, people made fun of her eating habits and she faced a really tough time. So before you assume that she's full of herself, stop for a moment and think that she's really giving her own self some time and effort. Number 9. She has had years of professional dance training. Many people believe that Charli has become famous on the internet when in fact she's talented and ungifted. What they don't know is that she has had more than 10 years of training in dance. And not just the training, she's showcased her talent on numerous occasions and actually won prizes. She was even declared the winner of a regional dance contest in Connecticut, her hometown. Not just that, but if you check her Instagram, you'll find pictures of her with prizes from different competitions over the years. She's even gotten noticed by global talent like Jennifer Lopez and Baby Rexha. The latter of which was so impressed by the teen talent that she personally called her up and asked her to perform in her dance group. She had also performed with J-Lo. So, haters might keep saying all they want, but Charli is a star in her own accord, and she has risen to fame because she is talented. Number 8. She wasn't famous before TikTok. You're mistaken if you think Charli is a superstar persona in her private life as well. She was always a very shy girl who never stayed in the headlights. She goes to a private school in Connecticut, and no, she's no superstar there. In fact, she never intended to become famous in the first place, let alone make a place in the list of internet royalty. She was always more quiet and subdued in comparison to her sister, who has more of a strong personality. Charli has herself revealed later in an interview at the Entertainment Weekly that she never ever thought that she would one day have so many people around the globe follow her dance moves that she makes in her own room. Number 7. She's not afraid of herself. At only 16, Charli thinks people of her generation like and admire her so much because she's very honest and authentic. Sure, there are millions of views on the videos that she makes of her dancing, but other than that, she posts normal person stuff like how her day went and what she is currently working on. Like so many other teens, she enjoys regular snack foods like iced tea and donuts, as is apparent in the videos that she posts of herself. People who resent her just don't seem to acknowledge the fact that she's different from other stars, at least as long as maintaining a perfect image all the time is concerned. She is, in her own words, not afraid to show people who she really is. Number 6. She's not really competing against anyone. The fact that Charli D'Amelio doesn't get along with other TikTok celebs is completely invented by fans. Most famous video compilations have been published on TikTok, and this is completely the opposite of what Charli and her fellow TikTok stars are doing. Take Lorraine Gray for example. She has clearly stated that she does not think of Charli as a competitor, but thinks of her as a sweet young girl who's actually very talented and has a long way to go. Another artist who Charli is constantly compared with is Addison, who, in real life, is actually good friends with both Charli and Dixie, and that the three of them are practically sisters. Addison is very close to the D'Amelio family, and she and Charli have done other YouTube videos together. The fans who encourage this kind of competition do not seem to understand that this puts tons of pressure on their favorite stars. However, Charli and Addison are pretty close, and no matter what the haters say, they don't really seem to be going against one another. Let's hope it stays that way. Number 5. Charli's fans love her. Charli's fans are always going to support her, no matter how much the haters will try and annoy or antagonize her. And this has proven over and over again to be the case. Whenever there's been any controversy related to Charli, whether it be the issue with TikTok star Jacob Sartorius, or her public breakup with now ex-boyfriend Chase Hudson, or her alleged public argument with friend and fellow artist Addison Rae in a parking lot, her dedicated fans have always had her back. So it's no surprise really that Charli loves her fans, even if some people don't understand her. Number 4. Making dance routines for her friends. Even though Charli D'Amelio is one of the most famous TikTok artists, she didn't begin her social media career there. She used to make dance routines for her friends, who had their own accounts in the app, but she never had her own. Can you imagine that a girl as talented as her did not prefer the limelight and stayed in the shadows? It took a long time for her friends and sister to convince her to post her own content. Later, she often talked about how shy she was of herself and how she thought people wouldn't like what she has to offer. Well, she's proven you wrong, as she practically transformed into an internet celebrity within a very less time span. Who would have thought, right? Charli herself certainly didn't think so, but that didn't stop her success. If only people would stop giving her a hard time.
Happy 16th
This is what you were doing last
night. I am so lucky I get to be your mom, and I'm so excited to see what lies ahead for you. I love you more than you'll ever know, and I'm your #1 fan. Happy birthday!
Hey Charli, I just want to wish you a happy birthday and let you know how much I love you. We're so excited. We're not gonna let quarantine get us down. We're gonna have a blast. We got so much cool stuff in store for you, and I want you to know how proud I am.
Number 3, Charli doesn't think of herself as a family brand. Although some people have accused her of showing herself off as a trophy in her family, she's actually very close to it. While there have been some videos where Charli has been seen to be annoying her family, for instance, an Instagram livestream where she visibly argued with her mother over something as basic as cleaning her room, they didn't really prove that they're in a bad place. What the haters don't understand is that in these videos where the D'Amelios have apparently bickered, they're perfectly normal, amusing even, and nothing to draw serious concern from. She's even had live streams of interactive sessions with her fans where her family members are joined in. Her sister's also a TikTok artist and they've shared screen. In fact, Heidi D'Amelio, Charli's mother, has even stated how proud she is of her little daughter, who has achieved so much at such a young age. Charli's even said that she actually looks to her parents for support, and it's quite evident that they do help their daughter a lot. Would you call that a family that isn't close? Number 2, Charli loves her fans. Even though her first meet and greet with her fans charged $1,000 per ticket for people to actually see her, the meet and greet actually went pretty well. It went pretty smoothly as she met and interacted with all her fans, signed her autographs, asked people how they were, and even performed a few dance steps with eager fans. And it has been like that since then. It's no secret now that she absolutely adores so many people who follow her from around the world. Number 1, she struggles with online hate. Dixie D'Amelio, Charli's sister, actually had a TikTok account before her sister did, and it's going quite well. However, when Charli joined in, she had been at the receiving end of some pretty nasty comments. Later, when she became an internet celebrity and her fans increased, so did the hate. People didn't even leave her sister out of the dirt. They'd received some really mean and hurtful comments as reactions that included them showing too much bone and being ugly. Charli had said that she was even personally told that she had an ugly face and her body had a weird shape, and that she was actually very hurt by these comments. Sometimes you might not like a person or the content they're posting, but haters even seem to forget the fact that there are very real people with genuine valid feelings, and saying mean and disrespectful things to someone on the other side of the screen is very wrong. So there you are. There are some things that you didn't know about Charli D'Amelio. We hope you liked it, and while you're still here, why don't you go ahead and click on one of the videos displayed on your screen. See you there!